So we're going to give the demographic and topographic layout of Nigeria. When we did this research about how oil became so abundant in Nigeria, using certain scientific information that happened over 180 million years ago. So many things happened. Because once I begin to break down this, I need about 1 hour, 20 minutes to give that topic alone. The prophecy of oil in the Quran. But let me give you an idea. It's going to be in Surah Al-A'la. The first verse, second verse. الَّذِي خَلَقَ فَسَوَّى قَدَّرَ فَهَدَّى. The next one. Okay, very close to finishing my program that I laid down for you. I'm going to talk about what? The ants. I love to talk about the ants. Chinnaka. Very insignificant creation of Allah. We brush them. We kill them. They get into our abundant honey and we just kill them. And sometimes they get into our sugar and we destroy them. Sometimes we do this and that. But MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, they say, of all creation that Allah have created, the ants are the most perfect. They have the perfect legislation, the perfect way of life, harmonious way of life. If we can learn from the ants, we would be walking on earth like angels. So number one, sometimes you travel to village. If you leave the city, going to the village, you see a tall, the ant nest, the long one. It's like a skyscraper. Take your leg, stop by in your car. If you are a private driver, when you get to that ant's nest, use your leg to try to break it. If the care is not taken, you're going to become paralyzed. Because it's so hard. But how could ants build this tower? How could they do that? With their saliva. That's all. But what do? We have concrete, we have sand, we have cement, we have iron rod, yet it breaks. The ants. It's a lot of lesson in the ants. If you see that structure they build it using the sun. The sun has to be 180 degrees perpendicular to the location of the building. They don't just build. They study the sun. The rising and the setting of the sun. Because so they will not be destroyed. So if you can break it into half, you will see where the queen ant lives. Then we have where she receives visitors. There is a place that when they go to forage for food, they put it there. And before they put their food down, they know that parts, they have to eat the part that grows. They chew it so it doesn't grow and destroy the house. And the same thing is true with all the legume and all the cereal. They do that. The ants, their greetings. If you can tell me how the greeting of the ants, how do they greet each other? I'll give you $1. Just one. The ant's greeting is, the way they they use that antenna. Okay, but the sound that they make, it is a language for the ant to know. The greeting is, have you eaten? Wallahi. You ask me how do I? No, you can hear. You hear the sound. The frequency of hearing the sound of the ant is so low that you can hear. But if there is an ant in Garki and the ant is over here, another one, if she used that antenna to make that sound, that ant in Garki will hear. Wallahi, they will hear. And the other ant will tell this particular ant, because that sound is directed to a particular ant. The ants. So they ask you, have you eaten? Anytime they meet, sometimes they crash. You see them crashing. Have you eaten? That's the first thing they say. No or yes. If you don't eat, The one that is full with food, there is a pipe at the base of the, at the back of the other ant that is full. So the other ant will go behind him and he will press his stomach for some food to go inside his brother's stomach.